Spirituality is the medium which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718-887-2929.
Namaste and welcome once again. I'm Sherry and you're watching ITV's another live program which brings a special person in the studio and we all love her. She's none other than she's Himali ji from Himali Spiritual Center. So let's not waste the time and let's welcome her. Namaste Himali ji. It is so good to see you even
It's good
in
to be here.
such a huge bad traffic. I'm glad you made it because they are making announcement that we are going to have long weekend.
Yes.
And the roads are full of traffic. Oh my god, I'm not going to ask anything related to traffic for sure because this is a spiritual program. I had so many questions, Himali, and on the behalf of all the viewers, I would like to ask you this, that you definitely have seen so many miracles in your life.
Yes.
And every person is different and they take things differently. How spirituality can help a child to become a good human being?
It helps everybody to become, but a child especially, because it's like when you grow a little a tree. As it's growing, you don't want it to bend, so you put little protection on both sides,
Right.
so the tree grows straight.
Yes.
So it's the same way when you have a child and you want the child to live a good life.
Right.
It doesn't mean he has to become or she has to become spiritually, obsessed or spiritually, fanatic. How to have a balance. Spiritualism, I believe it makes you balance in life. It gives you the balance of becoming a good human being, and it especially helps you. Now, it's great if your child is born normal, everything is great, then you will say, okay, you hope for the best. But then you have children who is born with little difficulties, little health issues. Spiritualism helps you a lot for that child too. But I feel when you start spiritual journey with a child who is new and you start them from the age of 6 months even to a year, you start giving them, taking them to a guru, taking them to an ashram and let him and her pray, meditate. They not only becomes a good person for themselves but a better person for the society, and they change the world and they will do good, greater good, because remember, this is Kali Yuga. So as we go, we have a lot of challenge in life that it comes. So through spiritualism, finding a good guru. Right now, Guru Purnima is coming up, as we know, which is on July 14th.
Right.
And this is the time for you to seek for the right guru, because it is so important. When you have a guru in your life, your guru will go out of the way to help you in anything and everything that you have difficulties in life. Even in the horoscope, if your horoscope says that you're going to have, let's say, your 7th house, your marriage is a problem, by the blessing of your guru, you could have a very good marriage life, a very good relationship. Your whole horoscope will change.
Right. Welcome to the program. This is live program. I think we missed the call. You can call us again. Today we are discussing with Himali ji during this spiritual program that how spiritualism can help a child to grow and to become a stable and a good social person. Let me take this call. Namaste and welcome to the program. Who is this?
Namaste, my name is Suma, and I had spoken to Himali ji before through you, and my daughter's date of birth is October 8, 1991.
Okay.
She had mentioned that she will, she'll get married, but I just want to know if she can give me an approximate date, because, so far that not happened yet. And
Hello, Namaste. So what's your daughter's name? Suma?
my daughter's name is Chandrika.
Chandrika. And her date of birth?
October 8th, 1991.
And where was she born?
Here in Queens, New York, Flushing.
How old is she?
She's 27.
And is your daughter in medical line? I think you told, is she in medical?
Yes, she's a doctor.
Yeah, she's in medical line, I remember. She, as you remember, you wait a little bit. Wait till she turns 28 this year. And before she gets married, I feel your daughter is Manglik. So before she gets married, you should check the horoscope and then get her marriage. Matchmaking karna means take the boy's date of birth, the girl's date of birth and time, and do a matchmaking before you get them married. But definitely after she turns 28, she will definitely start rishta, relationship will start coming, proposal will start coming, or she will meet somebody. From the age of 28 to 30, that is the period for her marriage, and she will definitely find somebody that time.
But there's no definitely, there's no particular month or something you can give me.
Anything after her birthday. So from the age of 28 to 30, she will meet somebody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Himali ji. We just missed another call. Let me tell you, when we are on the phone, we have changed the system, so we can only take one call at once. So please allow us a little bit more time. Once we are finished with the call, then only we are able to take the call. So today's topic is about kids, how spirituality can help little children. What happens, Himali ji? Parents, they think that there has to be a decent age, like let them become teenagers so that they understand more about spirituality. So what do you think, at what age they can start the
earlier the possible? As you will see, Tristan is here today, and he's been coming to me since he was 1 year old. His mom and dad been bringing him, and the earlier they come, as you know, my son, I met my Guruji when my son was 2 years old. So he's been going to Guruji since he was 2 years old, meditate, pray, do mantras since he was 2. So the earlier, the first time they start speaking, you should start taking them. The first word when they say mom, dad, you should start taking them to a Gurukul where your Guru's place is, so that the child can start having the seed of spiritualism embedded in them, so that as they grow bigger, the seed grows bigger and bigger and becomes into a tree.
That's so beautiful. So there is no age, as soon as possible.
Yes, as soon as possible they can. And it also makes them focus really well in education. It makes them self-control of themselves a lot, because nowadays we have so many negative things that happens in school. Like a lot of kids become suicidal, a lot of kids becomes like withdrawn, or they shut themselves, or they go to alcohol, or they go towards drug. So then is earlier you start is much better. And when your child is a teenager, it's very difficult, because they're going through a change in their body,
right,
which is, you call the puberty age. They're going through that, and then you're going to expect them to go into spiritualism and tell them to sit down and control. It's very difficult.
Well, yes.
Right. So they have so much happening, their own self, the body, the mind, the soul is changing, and then you're going to throw a guru on them, and then you expect the guru to change them. It doesn't happen like that. So at the earlier they are, the better it is, because then the guru start giving them little mantras. So it's like you are growing, you are taking your little tree to your guru to make it into a fruit tree, and not kind of any kind of tree.
Yes.
So my parents always used to, take me to the gurus and stuff, so that I become a good person, so I could always be better for myself. So my mother always used to say, you cannot expect to go and sit under an oak tree and expect to get a mango out of it. So you are the fruit of your own tree, is you are who you are, that you give to the society.
What a beautiful quote. Yes.
So,
that's so beautiful.
I feel as a child, and that's what made me go closer to my Guruji, and it made my son to meet my Guruji in an early age, so that he will not only be a better person for himself, but for the society, how he can help everybody.
That's right. Why I have mentioned the kids and this spirituality, because we have the youngest guest so far. I would like to welcome this little baby who is very much mature of his age, who is very spiritual, who understands what he talks, what he learns, and he knows this spirituality. He knows a lot about this spirituality, and the credit definitely goes to his guru and his parents who are watching right now, Padma and Minnie and Robin. So thank you so much for bringing this little guest to our studio. So you are on the camera. Namaste.
Namaste, Sherry ji.
Namaste,
Himali ji.
Robin. Namaste, Tristan.
How sweet. I don't know what I'm going to ask to him. He seems so quiet now.
He is. Well, I'll tell you, because his mom and dad was, Tristan was 1 year old when they came, and he was born premature. So he was only
Yes, I was about to
month
ask.
old. So he had to stay in the hospital for 6 months. So when the parents brought him to me, and he was so little, fragile little baby, and they said, his doctor said he will have a lot of complication, his lungs hasn't fully developed, he will have eye problems, and I told them that don't listen, he is going to be a fine, healthy child as he grows up. And they've been bringing him since 1, and he will come, and you'll be surprised, he doesn't do much, but Ma Shakti is always blessed. He will come and bow and pray, and you will take a little lemon cleansing. So from that, Ma started blessing him from that age of 1. Touch healing you start giving, and for the last 2 years he's been meditating with my Guruji, as you know, and Guruji loves him, and he loves Guruji. And now he's got off all medication, because they used to have to go everywhere they go, they have to take an oxygen with him, they have to take inhalers. Now Tristan is fine. Last week he went to the doctors, and they said his lungs, everything is fully grown, right Tristan, and you don't have to use any kind of medication.
Tristan, would you like to say something? How do you feel? How do you start your day? And how do you feel about your guru? What do you have to say? Please share with us.
Well,
How do you start your day?
I start my day waking up, feeling blessed, knowing that my guru is there to protect me.
Very nice. How do you feel the protection? How do you feel that guru is protecting you? Do you feel any energy? Do you feel any vibrations? Or how do you feel that? Or it's in your mind that it's a very strong feeling, it is always there?
Yeah.
Right. So
And he's so well doing in school. He goes to regular school. He doesn't have any kind of difficulties whatsoever. He plays normal, and he does all the activities that he's supposed to do, that doctors are even stunned by the miracle that he is fully grown, and he's going to be a healthy child.
wow, I wish we could bring Minnie and Robin here together due to the space we have, but I feel like you are truly blessed, and he wants to become a priest, Pandit.
Well, that's one of his wish, but he will definitely become, if he becomes a spiritual person, he will help a lot of people.
I can still feel those vibrations.
He
that I'm
is
sitting next
he's
to a
very
Pandit.
spiritual, yes. He's very, very spiritual.
He's
He
still-
comes to meditation, he doesn't miss meditation, he does his mantras, he does his, every night before he goes to sleep, he lighted diya, he will do, now we gave him a Saraswati Ma mantra, so he does that, he does meditation. So we will see, by the age he becomes 13, 14, 15, he will know what he wants to do.
Right. Tristan, your mom was telling me that you had little Ma.
Yeah.
How did you get that? I mean, what idea, what thought came in your mind?
Well, like speaking of the spiritual stuff, my mom thought it was a good idea to go to the store and buy a ma that I pray to.
Oh, that's nice. And you do it every day?
Yeah.
Very nice. The way he said namaste was so
Yes, he
spiritual.
is. He will come and hug me, touch my feet at that age, but it goes to his mom and dad for
Yes.
bringing him right.
That's right. Okay. So Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's calling?
हाँ जी, मिस ज्योति बोल रही हूँ.
जी, बहुत वेलकम है आपका प्रोग्राम में. क्या सवाल है आपका?
हाँ, मैं जरा डेट ऑफ बर्थ मिलाना चाहती थी अपनी बेटी की और एक प्रोस्पेक्टिव बॉयज के लिए.
अच्छा जी, बताएं प्लीज.
जो बेटी का डेट ऑफ बर्थ है अक्टूबर 6, 1989
जी.
और लड़के का है अप्रैल 10, 1990.
एंड लड़की का नाम क्या है?
लड़की का नाम दिव्य है, DIVI.
लड़के का नाम क्या है?
लड़के का नाम है ANGAD. ANGAD.
VAV. एंड जन्म कहाँ हुआ? Where were they
दोनों
born?
का अमेरिका में है. न्यूयॉर्क, लड़की का न्यूयॉर्क में है.
लड़के का?
आई थिंक कैलिफोर्निया में है उसका.
लड़का क्या कर रहा है?
लॉ किया हुआ है.
लॉ. थोड़ा इतना गुड नहीं मिलता बहन. आपकी लड़की है, लड़की के लिए पूछ रही हो ना?
हाँ जी.
हाँ, तो इनके साथ देखो इतना अच्छा मैच नहीं होता. आप दूसरा कोई रिश्ता देख सकते हैं या ये लव मैरिज है?
नहीं, लव मैरिज नहीं है, रिश्ता देख सकते हैं.
हाँ, तो आप दूसरा देख लीजिए. इतना अच्छे नहीं बनते इनके बहन. सॉरी.
अच्छा.
Yes, so please take another, because I feel this is not it's nothing good to do with the age. जैसे आपकी लड़की की डेट ऑफ बर्थ और लड़के की डेट ऑफ बर्थ से और प्रश्न कुंडली के हिसाब से इतना अच्छा मैच नहीं होता.
ओके.
तो अगर ये चाहते हैं यहाँ तो कैन दे डू समथिंग?
Well, अगर शादी चाहते हैं, सब ठीक है तो देखना चाहिए. Yes, they should come and see me. तो फिर मैं कुछ उपाय बताऊंगी, कुछ करना चाहिए. Then they should get married. Yes.
ओके.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. So, okay, friends. आज हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में we have the youngest guest so far. His name is Tristan. His parents are watching the program. He seems so confident and relaxed for his age, because I've seen kids, they are little bit, very active, but he's very quiet. So let's welcome him. Tristan, what mantras do you do every day?
I do the
Ma Saraswati mantra. Okay.
And he does his Guru mantra.
Guru, yes, that's what I was about
But
to
he
ask.
can't say the Guru mantra, but yes, he does.
Right.
And you can tell the difference, because you have kids who are older than him, who are younger, and he doesn't pray, who doesn't come to pray, he doesn't come to
They
meditation.
don't like to, Himali ji. They don't feel like.
They don't feel like
Yeah.
it, because why? It goes back to the parents again. You have to force that child. You have to keep bringing that child, and the child will get slowly, like my son. When I used to take him in the beginning, then he was great going. Then he came to a stage that he didn't want to go. So I'll tell him, no, you have to go. You have to go. So you will have a period of time that they don't want to go. Then you tell them, no, you have to go. You compromise, you give them, and then again they'll go back. Now he gone back going. Now he's 23. So he's gone back going. So he did give me a little difficult when he was in his teenager, because they give you difficult with everything. But you don't, give up. You say, no, come even for half an hour, come. Then in the middle, he will just come, and then he will leave, or he'll come towards the end. But because he never really lost the touch of his guru, and he never lost the touch of the spiritualism, he went back. So it does in life, it helps, because now the foundation is made. Like Tristan, his foundation is done, so he's very spiritual. He knows in his life when he has difficulty, he can come to his guru. There are a lot of things that kids go through that they feel like they cannot share with their mother and father. So now he has a foundation that he can send, he can come and talk to me anything he wants. And if he feels he has difficulties in school, he will know how to handle himself. He feels there is Bhagwan too. So if he has things that he is not going right in life, he will say, okay, God will make it correct. Bhagwan Ma is there. My Guru is there. So you have this kind of support inside which is very strong, and that is so important to have as you're growing up in this Kali Yuga mein, and this country or any country. As you're growing up and you have that spiritualism as your foundation, it really helps you.
Yes, and that's what I'm learning, that a child can become so contented for his age. I think for us being adult, we get to learn so much, and that's the best thing, that we become so positive. Friends, this is a live program on ITV every Friday 6:30 to 7 p.m. और इस प्रोग्राम में हम हिमाली जी को एज अ गेस्ट लेकर आते हैं. शी इज़ अ स्पिरिचुअल हीलर पिछले 30 सालों से. और कोई भी सवाल आज आप प्रोग्राम में पूछना चाहते हैं, हिंदी, इंग्लिश और पंजाबी में, विल ट्राई टू आंसर दैट. हम कोशिश करेंगे आपके एक सवाल का जवाब देने की. और अगर क्वेश्चंस आपके रह जाते हैं आज के प्रोग्राम के दौरान, तो आप हिमाली जी का जो सेंटर का फ़ोन नंबर है वो भी स्क्रीन पर है, आप उस पर उनसे अपॉइंटमेंट बनाकर बात कर सकते हैं. So today's topic is how spirituality can help little kids, little children, and the best thing I have learned, that the way he said namaste was, it connects you from the roots and tradition. चाहे कोई भी धर्म हो, हिमाली जी, what do you think that
yes,
if kids,
it definitely does.
If they are going to the church, to temple, to masjid, and they get to learn the basic traditions also.
Oh yes, it's very important. When you go spiritualism, you learn your culture, you learn your root, and you learn the way a human should be. Religion, remember, divides us. I feel that, and the spiritualism unites us. It accepts a person for who they are and what they are. And Tristan does. He's very content, very happy child, because he prays, he meditates. If he has a bad day or something, he will call me or he will pray. Correct, Tristan? Or do you have difficulty times?
Yes, tell me, how do you manage, like something is irritating you, what do you do that time?
Well, I just call Himali ji.
Okay, and what do you ask, what do you say to Himali ji?
I tell her what was bothering me.
Okay, and then you get your answer?
Well, lately he hasn't called me, so it's good. He's been doing himself.
Okay.
I haven't heard any complaints from him over a year, 2 years, right, Tristan? 2 years, no complaints.
Really?
Yes.
And he was born when he was just 5 months, and he was...
Yes, he had a lot of difficulties, and he's fine now.
Oh,
it's
my
a miracle.
God. Yes, that's what we were talking, that miracles.
And when this is where we were also discussing that in the horoscope, if he goes and he opens his horoscope or his book, they will tell that he has health issues. He will have a development of immune system problem. Now his immune system is great. They will say, oh, he has health issues, but because of being very important under a guru and spiritualism, it really changes your horoscope and it makes you a better person. I have seen so many people that comes to my Guruji, and they had so many health issues, they had so many difficulties, but through praise, through meditation, and through Guru Kirpa, people's life has changed.
So another question comes in my mind, that if we see some problems in the horoscope, you think that we can change those?
Yes, there are certain things we can change through a Guru Kirpa, we call it, like your Guru can change it for you. Yes, I believe that, yes.
Because it's a very...
It changed my life, my Guru did. However is my horoscope, is different than my life.
Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's calling?
Can I call 108?
Yes, you are on the live program. Whom you want to speak to? This is 108 extension.
I just want to ask a question.
Okay, please go ahead.
I am like almost 80 years old and I'm driving, and I had a very bad accident on May 22nd, and now I'm very scared and I want to know whether I can still drive.
Okay, please tell us your date of birth.
My date of birth is January 30th, 1940. No, 1939.
कहाँ का जन्म है?
And where were you born?
I was born in India, Sialkot in Pakistan, then it was Pakistan, in Sialkot, Punjab.
Okay.
नाम क्या है आपका? What is your name?
What did you say?
What is your name?
My name is Lalta Madgil.
Okay.
ललिता जी, आप बहुत independent person हो, correct? You're very independent. You don't like to bother anybody. You like to do things yourself, correct?
What? I didn't understand.
Yeah, Himali ji is saying that you are very independent person.
Yes.
Okay.
And you don't
Yes,
you don't like to
yes.
bother anybody, and you don't like people bothering you, correct?
Yes, yes.
Lalita ji, you go back driving. Everything's going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen. माता रानी की कृपा से सब ठीक होगा. You go back driving, you'll be
Yes.
fine.
But at this age, you are very active.
Yes, she is. She's very active. She'll always stay active.
Yes, I'm very active.
Yes, and you will always stay active. तो आप ड्राइविंग करना दोबारा शुरू कर लीजिए. सब ठीक होगा. माता रानी कुछ नहीं करेगी. Everything is good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Wow, I think that can be the another reason that if people are spiritually connected and they do puja part and they do prayers, they remain very active.
Yes. you
Because
stay
after
very-
60, people are just done, they are retired, they just wait और अपनी ज़िंदगी बड़े आराम से चलाते हैं. But at the age of 80,
I feel you, जब तक that सांस है, till we are breathing in this world, we should be independent, doing anything and everything that we possibly can.
that's
Because
right.
then Bhagwan gives you that Shakti, that strength, so that you will be able to do.
That's
If you
right.
already start saying to yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, then you are limiting yourself.
That's
and you
right.
definitely won't be able to do a lot of stuff.
That's right. How much time do we have? We have just 2 minutes, Himali ji. And once again, I would like to thank the parents who are smiling and watching their son sitting contented and smiling, giving back the smile to them. And it's so good to have you
Yes,
here.
he will definitely come back in
Yes.
the near future. And then next year, we'll ask Tristan to come back and give his experience more on spiritualism, so that he can inspire other young people
Absolutely.
to start doing puja, start doing
Yes.
mantra. And I do urge parents, if you have, it doesn't matter how old is your child, if you could find your child to have a guru at this day and let your child go, not like, oh, I made a guru and that's it. You have a guru and follow your guru, what your guru says. If I tell Tristan, I want to see you back in 2 weeks, I want to see you back in a week, he will always make sure his parents bring him back.
Himali ji, do you have any meditation classes at your center so that we can
have,
just bring
we're
it?
getting it ready to start,
Please.
but we
It's
have
a
in
request.
Hicksville at my Guruji's place.
Yes, that we
we're
know.
hoping to start in our center in Richmond Hill for young people like Tristan to come, so that they can start, changing their lives too.
That's right.
And I do urge, parents to take their kids. Yes, I see the people take their kids to learn how to do the tabla, the singing. Yes, and take them to learn how to do puja part, because it really
Yes.
plays a big role in their life. This is also a part of their tools in life they need for themselves as they're growing. So we say, we give education to our kids because that's tools of life, so they can build themselves. Also, as they get education in this life, they need that, is very important. It's also very important for them to be educated in spiritual world, and it doesn't matter what religion you are, long as you have God, Bhagwan, Ishwar, Khuda inside of you in a right way, and follow the path of your guru, what he or she says, you cannot go wrong in life. You will have that strength in life to go through day to day and everyday difficulties. So I do urge parents, this Guru Purnima is coming, please find a guru for your child, so that he and she can also become a stronger person, not only for themselves but for the societies. And with that, I wish you a very, very happy weekend.